Welcome to Unchained here on Pahrump News. I'm your host, Deanna O'Donnell. I hope you're doing well tonight. Well, I'm excited because we have some special guests on our show tonight, and it's one of my passions, and that would be animals, and of course, wildlife. And they definitely are some people who are helping the wildlife in our area, and that is Paul Cunningham and Gary Thompson. They are from the Pahrump Four-Wheelers Club, and they are in charge of taking care of Wheeler Well. And so if you want to find out about Wheeler Well, they're going to tell you all about it when we return from this break.
Sponsored by 1-2-Tree, handyman, yard cleanup, yard maintenance, and so much more. Give them a call at 775-253-8066. We will leave you with a smile.
And I'm here with my guests, Gary Thompson and Paul Cunningham from the Pahrump Valley Four-Wheelers Club. And you guys are also in charge of the Wheeler Well, too, as well, right?
Well, I wouldn't say in charge.
Yeah, who's in charge?
But we're taking care of it, the club as a whole, and us specifically.
We're really the lead team.
Right.
Yeah. So what is the Pahrump Four-Wheelers Club? Let's start there.
Okay, it's an off-road club for people with four-wheel drives. Vehicles, not side-by-sides, not
Quads,
ATVs, but for Jeeps,
You guys
Broncos.
do some wild and crazy stuff. Nancy showed me some pictures before.
Well, as a club, not usually, but individually.
Yeah.
We have subgroups that will go out and actually find some more challenging trails to go on.
Yeah. How do you like the trail system?
Here?
It's okay.
Yeah, because we have it's kind of getting a little bit more organized on the off-road vehicles and stuff like that, right?
Okay. It's fine.
He's like, no comment on this thing.
Well, if I may,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more dangerous on the trails lately because of the popularity of side-by-sides.
Yeah.
And people in Jeeps kind of creep along. People in side-by-sides, no creep.
Yeah.
They like to go. And when you're off-road, that can become dangerous.
People generally try to have some respect for the other people that are on the road, but it is
Absolutely.
difficult when you have a single lane road, right?
Yes. And blind curves.
Well, when you have blind curves, you're not supposed to be zipping along at 25 and 30 miles an hour in a Jeep or four-wheel drive
That's true.
vehicle. We cruise at maybe somewhere between 10 and 15 miles an hour, depending on how far you can see ahead.
Yeah.
And there's been a number of times we've been on the trails up here in the local mountains, and you come around a blind corner, and there's a side-by-side sliding to a stop to try to avoid slamming into you.
Yeah.
And we've already stopped. We're just waiting for them to.
Yeah, and
Not
I've
bad.
been up on those roads, and you get kind of scared sometimes about when you're going around the corner. You're hoping people are aware that there's a blind corner there, and you should be aware that there could be a vehicle coming the other way.
Yeah.
Right. And as you said, everybody's pretty respectful.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's
For the
throwing a
most part.
beer can at us or anything.
Yeah.
No, they're not doing it.
Well, I heard that the Dumont Dunes is a little too dangerous even for some side-by-side people now because everybody's going all different directions, and it's just...
There's no traffic control. There's no stay over here if we're going this direction. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So wild.
Yeah.
So I know you guys join a lot of parades around town. You do a
Right.
lot of things. If people want to join your club, can they? How do they do that?
All they have to do is show up to a meeting
Yeah.
every the first Wednesday of every month at 6 o'clock at the Elks Lodge.
Oh, okay.
And there's dinner provided not provided, but there's dinner available from the Elks Lodge.
Oh,
Yes.
fun.
Reasonable price.
So actually, I'd like to say come at 5 o'clock if you're interested in coming to the club. Come at 5 o'clock so you can buy a burger or a brat or something, help support the Elks Club, and then you get to socialize with the members before the meeting starts.
Oh, good. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about Wheeler Well. What is Wheeler Well?
Okay. Wheeler Well is basically a tank. It is supplied by a cistern that was installed, we're guessing, mid-50s to 60. And it was installed by the Bowman family, we believe. But I kind of want to believe that a lot of the ranchers down in the valley helped with it because what they used it for was grazing cattle during the summer months. So it's a little cooler up there. It's like 5,700 feet. And so they wanted to provide water for their stock. And so that's what they did. And so as a aside to that, it's become a watering hole for all the wild animals up there. And the biologists for the Forest Service said it's really an integral part of the mountain now because of all the animals it supports.
Yeah, and it's actually supplied by a natural well, right?
A spring.
Yeah, spring, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
Very
it was,
interesting.
they found a spring and built a cistern. We don't exactly know the exact location of it. And all we have is a pipe that's coming out of the ground.
Yeah, and I had the opportunity to go up there during the restoration and
Right.
actually see where it came out of the ground. It's so interesting to see that just coming right out of the ground, and we're able to do some repairs and put some metal around the actual tubing that is coming out there to feed the Wheeler well, because people are riding their side-by-sides and stuff up there, and it was being broke up a lot. And,
Right.
So
Yeah.
what's going on with it now?
Well, so we've had an increase. There's always been some vandalism up there for some reason.
Yeah.
But we've had an increase in vandalism. And the pipe you said was protecting the plastic pipe. Well, the plastic pipe is gone now because somebody twisted it off.
Really?
So we in court just use the steel pipe as a supply now. And we came up with an idea several years ago to put a trough, livestock type valve on the actual well to preserve the water, because before the water was just coming out and filling it up and then running down the road.
Yeah.
And then by late August, early September, the water would run out of the cistern. That would be it. So with the valve, we've been able to get through the last few summers with the well full.
Yeah.
But people keep whether I wanted to give them the
Benefit of the doubt.
yes, benefit of the doubt that people were just trying to help it. Maybe it was empty and they were trying to fix it. But we've found the valve 150 feet away up in a tree.
Oh, wow.
We've gone through quite a few valves. People have been tearing them off and throwing them away.
Or destroying them.
I know that there's a sign that says Wheeler Well. Is there any signs up there that says that this is a livestock area and that this is vital to the livestock up there? And,
Well, the Forest Service is working on that.
Yeah.
They've been working on a series of signs. There is a board up there, an information board, and they were going to put a lot of information about what's the purpose of Wheeler Well, if you will, what animal community does it serve, and so on and so forth, and how important it is to the local
yeah, so that maybe people
animal
will
population.
leave it alone.
Right. Well, we put the Forest Service phone number on
Yeah.
the site. Any problems, call this number. They call the Forest Service. Forest Service will call us, and we'll go up and fix it. But I think they haven't got any calls.
Yeah.
But we have gone up there. It has inherent problems. It gets roots in the system. We have to blow out with compressed air
Oh,
or
really?
various other
So you guys have
remedies.
really got to know how to fix this well when there's those natural problems going on, and you're used to every year what happens with it.
I
you
think
know?
we've been
Right.
taking care of that well for 10 years now.
Yeah.
or
And so-
more.
Or a little more, and we've really learned it quite well, and we know how to keep it flowing and that type of thing.
It's so important. I've camped up there many times, and you just if you camp near the area, it's so lovely because you get to see all the wildlife coming up there and using it. And you kind of want not to have a bunch of vehicles going in and out there because it's an area that the wildlife uses all the time, and they wait, for
They
things
do.
to calm down.
Yeah,
Yep.
to show you how important that well is, we have been up there when the well was empty in the summer, and we're repairing it, and we have wild horses right next to us, and with their noses pushing us,
Trying to
Waiting for
get
the
you
trying
going.
to get,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and we had deer standing not 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Waiting.
I mean bucks waiting for the
Waiting.
water.
Because they just know you guys are up there to fix it and make it all good.
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah.
kick on it? My horse used to kick on the little the water trough that I had to tell me if it was getting low.
Oh. Oh.
There's actually been a
No,
couple of
they-
times where I carry a big metal water dish in the back of my vehicle, and I've dumped water in that and set it on the ground, and they'll go over and drink from it.
Yeah, because they're just waiting.
They
Yeah.
just want water, yeah.
Yeah, it is so vital. It is
It
very
is.
important. But you've had all different kinds of vandalism. There was one time that somebody filled it up with rocks.
Oh,
I remember
No,
that.
all the
I don't
time.
even
Multiple-
understand
all
why.
the time.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know, but what it does is it reduces the volume of water in the tank.
It just
So-
seems like they don't have anything else to do. I don't understand the
Yeah,
rock.
I always wrote it off to kids, but some of the rocks,
They're pretty big.
They're
I've
big
seen
rocks.
them.
They're big
I've
rocks.
seen them.
Yeah.
I went there and I was like, what in the heck? Like, why is there so
Yeah.
many rocks? Like, you don't have anything else to do up here?
Yeah.
I don't
Apparently.
understand it. Yeah. So how can we get more people to pay attention, to get this to stop, to report it? You have the U.S. Forest Service number that they should be calling?
It's actually posted on the side of the tank,
Okay.
the Forest Service number. And I do know that they work with the, what's the other one, DNR, the Department of, well, anyway, the animal, why can't I think
The
of that?
U.S. Fish and Wildlife?
Yeah, not exactly that, but
BLM?
they put cameras up there
Yeah.
from time to time, because everybody wants to catch.
They really do
Yeah.
need some
Fishing
trail
game.
Fishing
cameras.
game, yeah,
Yeah,
fishing
fishing
game.
game.
Yeah.
Trail cameras up there
Yeah.
to catch these people because, it's a matter of life and death for these animals.
It is.
I think they're actually, their cameras are to see what animals use
Yeah.
the water. But
What are you guys
Not
doing
necessarily.
during winter? Does it get frozen over up there? What happens with that?
it does, and
It does.
that's another problem. It'll freeze like to 6 inches deep,
Uh-huh.
solid.
So what do you
So-
guys go up there and break it up?
Well, we have, but other people have gone up there, and the line is now frozen, so it's not being resupplied.
Oh, okay.
And people will take the ice and throw it out of the tank.
Oh,
So
Meaning
now
they're
the
throwing
level
the
drops.
water, literally
Yeah.
throwing the water out of the tank. When it's frozen over, hopefully there's snow on the, they can get water from snow
yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
so, yeah, because there's quite a bit that is up in that area, but, they need it. There's cold winters that don't have anything going on,
Right.
So we have other mountain ranges around here, and I've heard that they have some supplies for wildlife in different areas, especially like Shadow Mountain has one that I've seen that they've been dropping water over there. Have you guys got involved in that?
No, we're just taking care of Wheeler Well.
And I know that Dick Sr. used to do that. There's a
Yeah.
book that was with the
Yeah.
Pahrump Arts Council years ago about Wheeler Well and the whole story behind that, and him taking care of that for many years.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, he started maintaining it. He discovered it in 2002. It was all laden with bullet holes, and he took bolts and put O-rings on them and sealed a lot of the holes and
Oh,
that
really?
type of thing. And he was able to replumb the line and get it flowing again and get the tank filled up. And he had problems with vandals as well. Not to the same extent we're having, I don't think.
Are you guys looking at maybe doing any more upgrades to the system up there? Is there anything that needs to be upgraded?
yeah,
we are.
we've been talking with the biologist, with the Forest Service, and he said they have a lot of that 1.25 inch pipe. They've been making fences out of it.
Yeah.
And so we would like to extend where the metal pipe ends and it begins to PVC.
Yeah.
We want to extend that up to the well with 1.25 inch steel pipe.
So when you guys gonna do that? Because then you can call for communities to the community to come up and volunteer for that, right?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And probably in the spring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most likely this spring.
Yeah, because
We'll do it.
you don't have the ground all frozen up there. We won't freeze.
And we won't freeze either.
Exactly. Well, you guys gonna keep us posted on that. But if anybody sees anybody vandalizing or doing anything up there, please don't. Number one, and number two is report it. You can report it to the sheriff's office. You can of course report it to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife. You can also call these guys and let them know. How can they contact you?
There's a good question. I would just say call the Forest
Yeah,
Service.
just that'd be
And
the
they have our
best.
number.
They have our number. They know who to contact.
All right. Thanks so much for coming by, guys.
Yeah, our
Thank you so
pleasure.
much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, thanks so much, Paul and Gary, for coming by. I appreciate it so much. Definitely, if you guys can help out in any way with Wheeler Well and keeping it protected, get in touch with Paul and Gary through the Pahrump Four Wheelers Club, or you can call the U.S. Fish and Wildlife if you see any emergencies happening up there. And I can't wait till they get their signs up there to protect that well. It is so important. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of Unchained here on Pahrump News. I'm your host, Deanna O'Donnell. Good night.